Right, one last news that doesn't make it onto the pod. Kanye West related. Oh, we're finished talking about Kanye West.
That's actually quite decent, to be fair.
No, that's what I'm doing.
What's Mike Wazowski doing there? He's such a little cutie, isn't he?
I fucking love... Where's the other Mike Wazowski? Oh, he's on the tree, isn't he? Down there, mate.
Oh, he's right next to me,
Wow.
yeah.
He's everywhere. Where's my other one? Oh, up there.
He's got 3 Wazowskis looking at him from literally anywhere in the room.
I've got a Mike Wazowski looking at me. That's 3 eyes, though.
Wow.
Because he's only got 1 eye.
He's actually got the 3rd eye.
Bro's achieved ascension. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
It's a bit of an odd episode. Because, Dune hype. It's strong, and that's very soon.
Well, to be fair, I was going to spin the narrative here and make it look like we'd planned this and be like, we'll do this so we can see Bautista's acting chops.
Oh, no, I was going to explain that.
Oh, okay, fair enough, mate. Sorry.
So we didn't really know what to do, because plans changed.
Yeah.
But we are doing an episode on Knock at the Cabin? Cabin in the Woods?
You were about to say Cabin Fever.
One of them.
Knock at the Cabin.
Knock at the Cabin, featuring Dave Bautista, M. Night Shyamalan. Is that how you actually say it?
M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah.
Shyamalan
Ding Dong. Hey.
Is that bad?
No.
Yeah, we're doing that. But I can't lie. We have some important news to discuss.
We do.
Hence why it's a bit mismatched.
Bit all over the place.
Yeah, normally we've been trying to cut down on the news, but you've seen how that's gone recently.
Yeah, it was fucking massive for the Iron Claw one. But
this is news.
They like hearing our voices, so
that's
stop
what they
complaining.
tune in for. That's what they tune in for. This news is actually relevant. It's not just us reading tweets out.
Yeah.
We're discussing.
Definitely not that. No, yeah, but
this
seriously.
time's actually what the news should be.
We actually have things to say.
Yeah, so what should we hit him with first? Should we start off really depressing?
What, with the heavy one? Which one are you going to say?
The one that's depressing in the grand scheme of the world.
We build up to the big one.
Okay. Well, we'll discuss the Fantastic Four then.
Yeah. Let's start light.
Yeah.
We will get to some deep ones.
Yeah, there's the 2 of them are really deep, mate.
For some.
Right. The Fantastic Forecast finally been released. Have you got it up, mate?
I know it.
Oh, go on, read it out for me.
So you got Pedro Pascal.
As Reed.
Richards, Mr. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm.
Yes.
Joseph Quinn.
Yes.
Not Joe on the...
Not me!
As Johnny Storm.
Yes.
I actually have forgot the 4th one, mate.
It's the thing, though, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, but I forgot his name and he's really cool.
No, he is, hang on.
He's from The Bear as well, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah. But this time he's not The Bear, he's The Thing.
He was also in a TV show called, The Girls or something, and all the actors that have gone on from that are none of the girls.
This one's for the boys.
This one's for the boys. Sorry, I'm just getting his name up, lad. Eben Moss Barack Obama.
Where's he born?
Barack.
Where's he born?
Mate, I don't know.
No, but what are your opinions, mate, on this casting that was leaked 5 months ago and was completely correct?
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I've got no thoughts. I'm very weird.
You've actually got no thoughts. Do you care about the Fantastic Four?
I do, because it's it's our childhood, mate.
It is. I used to love it.
Ignore the Silver Surfer.
No, I like the Silver Surfer, man. The character itself, I was just like, this guy's cool. When John is chasing him and he speeds up, I'm ending this, bro just catches him.
That's fire, though.
And just sends him to space, just drops him.
I can't
so
lie.
Cool.
I've never really watched it.
It's sick. It's sick. I mean, it's not, but it's sick.
But I will say one thing, that my main excitement for the Fantastic Four, you already know what it is. Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Slide in.
We need him.
Turn up.
Do you think they're doing Doom?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. Because it's meant to... Oh, yes, no. It's meant to be Javier Bardem?
Yeah. Ooh.
Or was he Galactus? Because they're doing him as well.
They're doing Galactus as well?
Yeah, so I don't know...
A really easy villain to pull off. It's a giant planet eater.
No, because it is cool.
No, yeah, Galactus is sick.
Because he's not I've done a little bit of research. He's not good or bad. He just has to do it.
He has to eat.
So like the universe can create new life.
Sometimes the men have to eat, mate.
So like I hope they don't do it as he's a bad guy.
No.
Because he's not. He's just doing his part in the grand scheme of the universe.
It's the balance.
Yeah. What do you think of my big point? Joshua Quinn, man.
I'm actually really... I don't know why people are just like turning on him. I think he's a good actor, and I think he'd be really good as Johnny Storm.
My thing is, I can't wait for everyone to just get back on the hype train again. You know what I mean?
This is cute.
I saw you lot around Stranger Things.
Yeah,
and I saw how it dropped very quickly.
I can think of a few people listening to this who are definitely like that.
Yeah. What about the guys that just did the long hair heavy metal thing just normally?
What about me?
What about me? Do you know what I mean? I did.
But no, I think he's a great casting.
No, I do like him.
So I said it earlier. I'm 50-50 with this.
Okay.
So The Thing and Johnny Storm castings, I'm there for.
Have you seen them both enough? I've not seen both of them enough. Really.
I think they're very good for it, to be honest.
Yep.
Now, I'll start with Vanessa Kirby. Sick actress.
Yeah, I think she'd be good, to be honest.
She was good in Mission Impossible, but I do not think she's a Sue Storm. And because I think she looks like Sue, but I just don't see her like Sue Storm well enough. I've never seen her act something like that.
But I'm just a question here. Do you actually know what Sue Storm is? Because I don't. But are you going off the move? Yeah, because they might not be.
That's true.
And from what I've heard, apparently she'll do quite well because there's been a lot of talk.
Yeah.
That she's. Do you know how everyone's like, read this, read that?
Yeah.
Apparently she's actually.
Yeah.
The boss in the Fantastic Four.
And it's not Mr. Richards.
Apparently so. That was just the movie.
She wears the pants.
Apparently. And
okay. Then I can see that. I've just thought of her as the. It's like,
hang on, that's not what it was. I apologise. It was because she gets with Namor at some point in the comics.
Yes, I've heard of that.
All the talk around that, not all, some of, is her going to Namor, and people are like, lad, do you not know she's actually her own really cool character? She doesn't just swoon to Namor. She's actually sick as fuck. And then I saw a cool little edit of the actress, and I back it. She's sick as fuck. She's sick.
She's a good actress. She's great. She was like great in The Crown.
Was she in The Crown?
She was in The Crown.
She's the sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, she was very good in The Crown.
She was amazing in The Crown.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But then, true, I don't know Sue Storm well enough. And then Pedro Pascal, I'm not happy with it.
I've never really jumped on the train.
I think he's a very good actor. But I'm not saying he's got the role because he's popular and Pedro Pascal's it, which is obviously out of his control, but that's definitely why he's got this.
So my question is...
And it's convenient that he's in loads of Disney stuff now.
Who would you cast as Reed? Have you got any ideas? Because this is the only casting you seem to disagree with.
Reed Richards. Let me think about this.
I don't know enough about Reed
Richards. Right.
John Krasinski?
No. When he looked so dead.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It was the suit. The suit was awful.
The smartest man alive. All I can think of is the original guy. I don't know the. Do you know the? You know the guy.
No, the kind of recast him.
Recast him there. I want him now. No, I can't think of anyone. But
what even is Reed Richards?
The smartest man alive, man.
Yeah, but that's not enough. That's not enough.
He's Mr. Fantastic.
Right, but does he have to be of a certain age? Is he like...
No, yeah, I would say... I'd say his 30s.
Is he like nerdy or is he cool? Because I know in the movies he's a bit of a womanizer, but is he a womanizer?
I think he's a bit... He's got game. He's got game. He's also nerdy, but he's not...
I don't know any nerdy... Ryan Gosling.
No. And it's just yeah...
But Ryan Gosling does everything.
Do you think they're going to have good chemistry? Because a lot of their thing is their relationship.
Pedro seems to get on with really everyone.
He does. He's a daddy.
He got on with a 16-year-old girl very well.
Why does he put it like that? Why is he put it
like a grown woman?
Yeah.
I apologise.
She's our age.
Are they?
Bella Ramsey?
Are they?
Are they? Don't do that. Don't trip me up.
No, this is right. We're leaving this in.
This is a learning curve.
This is what everyone should do. Educate yourself.
Are they?
She is non-binary. I'll edit this down.
Yeah.
They got on really well with Pedro Pascal.
They got on really well with Pedro Pascal.
So I could see Pedro having that.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to like him. You've seen the clip of him explaining how he learnt his lines for The Last of Us?
I haven't.
Ooh, it's related to this because people are saying, "Oh, I didn't see the Reed Richards thing." He basically does like the first word of every line. Like it's like some fucking Zodiac killer shit, man.
Send it my way. Why was that so dramatic?
Why was I talking about this? The way everyone seems interested in him is cool. Like I feel like he gets on with people very well. So Pedro, 100% having the chemistry. Vanessa Kirby, I can see her having the chemistry. Joe.
No, but I'm talking romantic chemistry with Sue Storm. I'm not seeing it, but then again, I'm not seeing it.
Are they necessarily going to do that?
Yeah, that is the whole thing, that they are together.
No, but then she's also got the thing, and also just because that's what it doesn't mean they have. Do you get what I mean? Like they could go for a completely platonic. I will say the poster sort of hints that it's not.
I don't think we'll go platonic.
No, okay.
They might not get together. It might be a will they, won't they? But they'll definitely need like a flirtation.
I'm going to be honest. I've not seen enough of Pedro, but Vanessa Kirby is so cool. I back it. She can rock that. She can rock.
Rock what, mate? You?
All I'll say. Oh, okay. And then is it? What's the thing guy like? What's he like, man?
I really like him, and when you think about it, you're not going to see him that much.
Are you not?
Because he'll just be a rock.
Yeah, but he acts.
No, yeah, he can act really well. I've seen clips of him in The Bear.
Are they doing prosthetics?
I think they'll do prosthetics aided by CGI.
All right then. Just ignore the fact that the original film was just prosthetics, and it was really good. It was good.
It was good.
I have no issue with it. Like, I'm not even joking.
It was okay.
I'd have that.
It was okay.
I'd have that right now. I'm not even joking. I
know
really
you're
thought
not, man.
it was
That's
good.
the worst part.
What's wrong with
I'm joking. What's wrong with it?
I think the actor really hated that though, so maybe not.
Okay.
Because it's just a lot.
It's a lot of.
Yeah,
I was watching the
prosthetics.
Dune thing. Do you know it was 8 hours to get the Baron, the floaty guy? It was 8 hours.
Bill Skarsgård, that's not his name.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot his name. An esteemed actor.
It's not Bill though, is it?
Yeah, it is. Bill Skarsgård.
He's cooked.
But yeah, like 8 hours before you even start shooting.
Yeah, that is fucked.
That's crazy.
That's fucked.
So, yeah, maybe do CGI when it's needed. What's the next news, Joseph?
Yes, that's our Fantastic Four thing. So we'll just say what it is. We've got Kong and AI. Which one do you want to do next? Because when I was saying earlier, we'll get into the depressing one first.
Let's do that. Let's do the AI.
Oh.
Oh.
No, I meant depressing for the grander scheme of mankind.
Oh, Kong.
Yeah. No, we'll do the AI one first, mate. We'll do the AI one. Just 'cause I need a second to calm down from the Kong thing. So for those who haven't seen, I'm not even going to name it. I'm going to name it. I think it's Sora AI. They've released a new thing, and it's genuinely concerning. You've probably seen it on Twitter.
If not, go and... I'm sure it'll be on
Sora
Instagram, Facebook. Sora AI, look at it. I'm scared.
Right.
I'm never acting in anything ever again.
Never, mate.
So I'm not needed.
Never. And what concerns me is... So for those who haven't seen it, it's freakishly realistic.
Yeah, right. Ridiculously real.
There are some bits where you can tell, but like my main concern is, and it comes into the movie we're going to discuss. For those who've watched it, there's just a lot of establishing shots of like houses, the cabin, the woods, whatnot, blah 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 blah. Theoretically, if you're a big knobby exec paying for a movie, why are you going to pay someone to go on site with a camera, blah, 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 to film it when you could just AI it? And I want to get this on record. I disagree with that. Send the geezers out. Send them out.
That first one, do you know when it's going through that like city or village or town or whatever?
The Japanese one.
Yeah, it looks... It's real.
It's real. It's
like,
freaky.
it's not even... The dog one as well, where it's just like two dogs playing in snow.
That one's really...
There's bits...
It's more the physics
that
they struggle with. But
they'll get that.
Insane.
They will get that eventually. It's like just think about where we were a year ago, and now they're here.
No, that's the
they're
biggest
getting
concern.
it in a matter of time.
And I'm not going political with it, but I am.
Yeah,
releasing this on an election year when 90% of the voter base are dumb.
Yeah,
that's it. There's no else.
Mate, we're so
stupid.
easily controlled.
Like it was.
No, we're actually a species that needs to go.
No, because what's concerning is because people are doing funny memes about it as well. You know, like that. This man is touching my penis. What's the crime? for not paying for a succulent show. You know that one?
Yeah.
And it's
This
the
is
funny
democracy.
AI prompt thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, if I didn't know that, do you know what I mean?
Mate, the Facebook
Like, I
mum.
get confused.
The Facebook mums are going to eat this up.
They're fucked.
The dog video, they're sharing that. Look how cute these little guys are.
That's already happened. No, and it's bad AI. There was a picture of, like, a town, it's really snowy, and the snow's literally on top of, like, up to the top of the house. And there's been, like, a snowplow go through it, and people are like, oh, my God, I hope the people are safe. I hope they've got food and that. It's like, can you not tell when it's clearly... So when it's hyper-realistic, like
we're actual just sheep.
I can't wait to see Joe Biden snorting cocaine.
That's what... Oh, man. There are no little guys. There is no snow. There is no spoon.
Right.
We're being controlled. No, I'm not. We're not stopping there.
No, I've got something else related to AI. NBA have released NB AI, which allows fans to activate movie mode and watch live games animated like popular films such as Spider-Man.
Does if you show me a clip right now so I can see this. No way, bro. I just got this. Did that just show LeBron James getting the Spider-Man sense? The Spidey sense?
Yeah, it did, Kieran. So what do you think of that?
Mate, just think about it.
Because like,
how many movies do we need, like our entire lives, to be treated this is wrong? We're going to be the Wally people.
Yeah, because I will say people have spoke about Spider-Verse because there's some people that are weirdly pro AI in creative spaces. And I'm going to say to a certain extent, I am. Hear me out.
I know the
Spider-Verse one,
yeah, I know
where
about
they
it.
custom made a specific AI to fill in the gaps of hand-drawn, handcrafted, animated stuff. That's all right.
Used as a tool to aid rather than just the entire thing.
Yeah, it shouldn't be used as a creation tool. And I'm afraid that's where it's going. And I've got one little thing here, and I'm waiting for it to come out as true. Madame Web is the first AI movie. It was written by AI, I'm not even joking.
Are you not actually joking?
No, it's not true.
Oh,
but I think
I'm not even joking.
I think it's
true.
true.
Not true.
I'm not saying
I
believe it.
Yeah.
Do you know how we're all like, oh, when's it going to happen? I think it's already happened. I think it's already happened.
Now, I need, please go check out what we're talking about, because I can't tell you how real this looks. Like, this is going to be so dangerous. Just think about how people use outrage culture. Like, oh, people want Santa to be black, and the people on Facebook will go crazy. They will just be able to create images of quote unquote black Santa or transgender gay Santa.
For those who don't know, we have no issue with black Santa. Yeah. We've got black Santa on our Christmas tree right now.
And that's not even a lie.
But then for all you lot, relax. We've got white Santa as well.
It's a double-sided bauble.
Yeah. Don't ask who's showing though. Our favourite.
So just and that could be just used as a tool just to create anger and just prejudice over things that aren't true.
And also,
this is so scary.
And also,
I know we're viewing it in the sense of the art's dying, which it will. But
that's a concern.
How this is going to be used.
Yeah, it's actually terrifying.
And people I know I'm a cynic and hater, but we are a disgusting, useless race which are easily controlled by ideas. This is just not. We are doomed.
My biggest concern.
And you'll see in my review for this film, I would not have saved him.
Well, I'm going to tie into the movie real quick. As he says, with the people, you're in an echo chamber. You found what you're looking for. That's half of American politics. Do you know what I mean? They want to dislike someone, so you look for the reasons. So, half of the judgment on checking whether it's real or not is already gone because they want that to be true. You know, like Joe Biden molesting someone or Donald Trump saying the N-word. They want that, whoever side you're on. So, it's already going to be halfway to believe in it. And now it's really realistic. Fuck off, we're doomed. We're doomed.
But it's so concerning how far we've got in a year.
I think
they'll be able to mimic real people. You will never know what's real anymore.
I think I saw one, and I'm not sure if it's real or just a meme. It was an execution.
Just think, you'll be able to hate someone, and then people will be able to create AI of them going through horrific scenarios.
Mate, don't even get me started on the porn.
Yeah,
we have to get laws on this rather quickly.
Yeah.
Genuinely, because how long before someone inputs a child into one and says, give me something like that? Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's what I mean. It'll be able to You don't like someone in your school, you can create an AI to watch them go through horrific things that you can just watch on your phone and spread around school. It's so scary.
Yeah, look, Jimmy gets touched by his uncle.
Jimmy? Were you just saying a random name?
No, Jimmy's just a random name I go to. Sorry, Jimmy.
Jimmy was wanting another shout out. There you go, mate.
There you go, Jimmy. It's not the one you wanted, but the execution one.
It's scary.
I'm going to find it.
I don't want to find it.
No, I'll look at it. You don't have to look at it. I'm numb to this sort of thing.
He's done it himself.
How do you spell execution?
EXECUTION. But I'm scared.
Because, like, the execution one, you know, like when people get really mental about, like, a figure? Like, do you know, like, how, again, we don't mean to get political, we're just using examples. Do you know how, like, Trump essentially incited the Capitol riots? Imagine someone just, like, releases a video of Trump being, like, drone striked. And everyone
just to radicalise people.
Yeah, no, that's
they've killed our leader.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine Bin Laden, again, 2.0, and the video that's released to confirm his death. How do you know it's real? Our reasoning for going to war in Syria or whoever, because they've got nuclear weapons, that video we got of the nuclear weapons, is that real? Anyway.
So, Becca, I'm thinking about renting a place, just buying a place in the countryside. I'm never going to interact with society ever again.
Join the club, brother.
I actually just, I don't think we've got long left, mate.
No, join the club.
And I'm not going to depress you, mate.
No, do it.
That's exactly what I am going to do. Just think, how long before they're just AI sports? They'll just be AI, like they are doing it with the basketball. Eventually, they'll just be AI. The AI Premier League, where it's just not real, but it's just on there, and they can create stories that are brand new and interesting every. I swear, a movie's done this.
No, because they'll package it as we've studied the players, we've input that, so it's like they're playing, but none of the risk of the injury and all that. But then they'll be like, stuff could happen, and we don't know if that's happened. It's the Nike advert all over again.
Do you know the World Cup one where they've got the?
Oh, you mean Pep City's? You mean Pep's Man City? Just robots, mate. Do something fun. Fucking hell. Anyway, it's awful. It's downhill. Sack it off. Godzilla versus Kong.
Even worse in a way.
You know what?
Hold on.
I don't even think we'll discuss it.
I'd said let's give it 2 minutes. Shima
looks cool. Kong can fuck off. Why's Kong got a gauntlet? Why is Godzilla fighting a monkey after he's defeated a three-headed dragon that's literally not from this ecosystem? The whole point of that. The whole ordering of this has been wrong. How are you shoving in all the previous kaijus in like the second movie and then just sacking them off and going pure original? Which 90% of them are naff. I'm a real weird. Shimu, don't care. The other big monkey, don't care. The Mutos were kind of cool, I'll be real. The stupid dragon that he fights in shite. Doug, shite.
Doug?
Do you not know Doug, mate?
Who's Doug?
Doug, do you not know Doug? He's that weird little big lizard in the underworld thing.
Oh,
the Hollow Earth, yeah. The entire thing is wrong.
So
it's a Godzilla franchise. Do you know how many posters I've seen where bro's not even on the front?
So I'll see two
is?
things that I've seen that'll infuriate you. So one was like, it was just screen pictures of Kong. I was like,
oh, that's cool. Yeah, because it's his movie.
I swear, no, MF was the. It says motherfucker, but the tweet just says MF. Who hates WB Kong? He's on business. He stands on business. I can think of one hater sitting right in front of me, and then the other one was
who stands on business?
Kong, mate. Everyone
Which
was like,
Kong?
I've never seen anyone actually hate this guy.
Legendary Kong or Warner Bros.
Yeah,
Kong?
Legendary Kong. Sorry.
Me.
Yeah, there you go.
I dislike him very strongly.
And then this one's actually insane. So it was in the comment for the trailer, and I was like, as a fan, we getting all this Godzilla content. They use -1 to fuel this argument. Deep that they quoted -1. We have all this good stuff, so it's finally good to see Kong get his own lens and able to tell his story and him get the limelight. And it's good to have Godzilla here, but it's good so that we can focus on Kong's story and characters with Hollow Earth. And they used -1 because it was like, we've got -1 now, but it's so good to see Kong get his time. That was the narrative
So
they were
they've
pushing.
said-
And it was a popular comment.
Wait, so they've said there's a really good Godzilla movie that focuses on Godzilla and it's really good. So we don't need another one. Is that what they've just said?
No, but now
So,
it's Kong's time to shine. Was the entire, and it was like one of the top comments.
This is what I meant when I said this is actually worse for humankind than AI. This is actually worse. This is actually worse. You just want Big Monkey. Fuck
They
off.
do, mate. They do.
There's a reason. There's a reason, yeah. Kong's had like 5 movies, yeah.
But now it's his time, mate.
Yeah, and 3 of them are with Godzilla.
Just saying,
Do
mate.
you know what I mean? There's
Just
a
saying.
reason Godzilla has like 16 films of just one era of Godzilla.
Just when you think about it, after this film, there'll be
go
more
on.
legendary Kong, like
He's had more
films
screen time.
with him being mate. I'll be honest with you,
What the fuck? He's
mate.
got
His
3.
screen time. Just think about how much is in Kong Skull Island and Godzilla vs Kong. He's already got way more screen time than Godzilla.
I'm going to be honest, I really don't know where this idea that Godzilla can't drive a story's come from.
Yeah,
I
but
really
now you
don't
get
know.
Shima, mate. Oh wait, Shima's a pawn of the monkey,
Yeah, that's another thing as
but
well.
it's just using him.
No, I actually can't be arsed. The whole thing's fucked. It's fucked. Why is he pink?
It's gonna be so funny
So he can sell toys.
when he's doing the atomic breath, and then all of a sudden, Scar King, the other monkey, will get a sneak attack on Godzilla.
No, he literally
But-
eats it.
But luckily,
Kirby.
Kong will come and save Zilla.
I
from
can't
being
wait.
double
I can't
teamed.
wait for. Nah. No. I'm really excited for the consistency of the power scaling on his atomic breath as well. You know, because we established that he can, and I quote, get to the center of the planet, but he touches Big Monkey. It's like what happens when I accidentally touch a lighter after I've held it too long. You know what I mean? He singed himself.
But it just wasn't full beam, mate.
Don't have to be. Don't have to be full beam.
Yeah, so I can't wait
Yeah,
for
so that's gonna
him
be
to
fun.
get his breath to get folded by Shima, but then something else will happen. It's cool.
Oh, I love as well, by the way, that he turns pink halfway through the movie so they can get away with selling blue and pink toys for Godzilla. I've seen that's the thing they're doing.
Anyway, let's move on now. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
we're actually on the movie.
Let's get
on
onto the movie.
cabin.
But just remember, Kong is the one who killed Mechagodzilla in this universe. Let's move on.
Godzilla in the universe is wank
Let's
anyway.
move on. Let's move on.
Who killed the space dragon, mate? That's quite literally outside the ecosystem. Like, do you know how the entire thing's a natural order?
Do you know what's?
They're bringing in an
You should be
external
glad
factor.
though, because you're complaining they did this too early. If they did that now, Kong's aiding the kill. Like they'll do it. They would have done it as
No,
Godzilla wouldn't have
they
beat
didn't
him.
do that because they know that makes no sense.
But they would have done that because they're going to do it with Shima, mate. They would have genuinely done it where Kong takes off one of the heads,
It's so
and that
stupid.
allows Godzilla to get the upper hand.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
So
I mean,
anyway-
when people talk about like the buddy cop, do you know, like the buddy cop thing, the buddy movie thing.
Yeah.
He's
Oh man, it's just bad
How have we
boys. It's
reduced
just
Godzilla?
bad boys. It's just bad
how
boys.
reduced Godzilla to the second part in a buddy thing. We've made him Nick Frost.
Oh man,
He's not even Simon Pegg. He's Nick
Yeah,
Frost.
but Kong's the one who protects the humans, mate.
Godzilla just protects the whole planet, though.
Yeah, exactly. He's the one who protects the planet and the animals and the ecosystem. Kong protects nature, the people.
That makes no sense.
The living beings.
By
Mate, it's
by
gonna end.
saving
It's
the
gonna
planet.
end. Where Kong, the last section of this film is just gonna be Kong surrounded with all his other Kongs, and he will be king. He'll be King Kong.
I actually can't be. I hope that happens, and then he fucks off. And then the next movie, Kong just Zilla.
Oh my God.
No, Zilla just obliterates all of them. You know that scene in Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, but you know
No,
what's
Russia.
funny? It's never gonna happen. Mate, 'cause
Fucking
just think
shit,
about
mate.
it before we. I know we've gone on ages, but just think. This new monkey's called Scar King. Knowing the lines in this film, they'll go, "I guess there's a new king in town." When Kong beats him,
Yeah, they've already done that. They do it in the trailer.
did they?
Yeah,
there you go.
the
There you go.
oh, I've saved this bottle since my wife died, but I'm gonna drink it now. That guy.
The king. Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, I guess Kong isn't. It's shit.
There's a new
If
king
we're not
now.
established
King
that the
Kong.
first half of Godzilla's name is literally God, why are you arguing over this title of king?
What's a god to a non-believer, mate?
Oh,
Who don't believe
what's
in
that from?
It's the Frank Ocean, Kanye Jay-Z song. No Church in the World.
Okay, yeah.
There you
Fire.
go. So anyway, knock
Yeah,
at the
we're
cabin.
on-
Knock knock. Who's
Yep.
there?
Oh, let me get my notes. Sorry.
Knock at the Cabin who?
Let me just decompress. Knock at the Cabin who, Kieran?
Don't have a joke for it.
Knock at the Cabin. It's Dave Bautista in small, tiny glasses.
In a really tight shirt.
Oh, he's massive
Jokes.
though, isn't
Every shirt's tight on this man. There
'Cause
is
he's
no
huge.
shirt. Sir, have you seen an M. Night film before?
Oh, actually, yes.
Oh, yes, you have.
I've actually got things to say, because this movie, weirdly... Right, we picked it, because the schedule went out the window.
And we spoke about it recently. It was like, we should watch that.
Yeah, because it's got Dave Bautista in it.
Mm-hmm.
I also Googled it, because me and my mother were discussing Rupert Grint. What's he done since Harry Potter? He's not done as much as Daniel and Thingy. So we Googled it, and then that film came up again. You know, knocking because he's in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I was discussing M. Night Shyamalan, because I couldn't remember that I didn't know this was an M. Night Shyamalan. So I Googled M. Night Shyamalan movies. This popped up as well, so I was like, it is sort of destiny.
Yeah.
Because those are all things I like.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of M. Night.
He's a very controversial guy.
Is he?
Oh, mate. His films are so controversial. Like, it's either he's Marmite in human form. Like, you either...
Like, not controversial, though.
No, but, like, in terms of, like, you either love him as a filmmaker or he's just, like, really hated.
Not controversial.
Not as a person,
Yeah,
but
he's not got any that,
his
like,
films are just
pro-Nazism.
No. These just films are just... A lot of people...
The Ridley Scott of the horror world.
No, he's way more... Just, like, a lot of people just don't like his style.
Oh.
And if I like him... I completely get where they're coming, because like some of his stuff is ridiculous.
Okay, so I've only seen the Glass trilogy and
The Visit. He did The Visit.
The Visit. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to Google it because I've got.
So I'll tell you. So I've got it right here.
Okay.
Let me name some. Split.
Yes.
All that trilogy. The Sixth Sense. Old.
Not seen.
Signs.
Not seen.
The Visit. The
Yes.
Village.
Ooh.
The Last Airbender. The Happening. After Earth. Lady in the Water, which has Bryce. And Wide Awake, but I don't know these other ones. But yeah.
Okay, so I've only just seen them three, but I do want to watch Old. Although I've already had it spoiled for me.
Okay. I've seen Signs.
Okay, is that good?
I love it, mate. I think it's his best film.
Okay.
We saw The Visit back in the day.
Yeah, Naruto Run.
What?
Naruto Run.
Yeah. After Earth, I've seen.
Okay.
This film. The Happening, I've seen. A lot of people hate. Like, I mean, look at the views for that. The rating.
Yeah, I already. It's got Mark Wahlberg in it, so it's
But
already.
if I'm honest with you, I fucking love it.
Oh.
I don't know why, mate. It just works for me. The whole the premise is so stupid, and it's got some pointless scenes that's just like weird and just complete Shyamalan.
I've got a feeling
vibes.
I may have seen this. It feels like a film that would be randomly on, like,
Yes,
like
it
Channel 5.
Yeah, it was.
Also, for those avid listeners, you may have heard that point about me kicking off about there not being in a Beatle in either of the 70s movies we watched back to back.
Yeah.
So this is a poster for The Happening.
Yep.
There's a Beatle in that, and this movie came out in 2008, so your point is void.
Oh,
Anyway.
man, I don't even know if it's in the film, though. Just, like, relax.
Definitely
So,
is.
anyway.
Yeah, I think I like M. Night.
I like M. Night.
I really
agree-
like the Glass trilogy.
I completely agree with... Glass is weak, and Split is okay. Like, I completely agree with why people might not like the guy.
As a director.
As a director... No, Murray's writing. I think his directing's good, but his
Right.
writing... Like, some of the stuff is just weird.
Yeah.
But I personally really like the guy.
So do I.
And I really liked this film, mate.
So did I.
I loved it. The cast is great.
The cast is really good. I actually thought everyone was quite good in it.
There was some ones. So there's Dave Bautista, who was amazing.
Facts.
But who really surprised me.
Are you going to say the same as me?
So there's Jonathan Groff in this. Now,
Okay.
do you know who Jonathan Groff is?
No, but weirdly the name rings a bell.
He's literally a massive musical star.
Okay.
Right, so he's in Hamilton.
That's where I might have seen him. Hang on.
He's in Spring Awakening, which is Becca's favourite musical.
Okay.
I'm actually learning one of the songs now. You know, sort of flex. He's in Frozen, all them Frozen ones.
Yeah, he was in Glee for a bit.
Yeah. But if it's like a one, he's just in a lot of musical stuff. He's very famous.
Yeah.
Like in that world.
Okay.
He's gonna be in Doctor Who.
Has he?
He's
Oh,
he's
gonna
in the
be.
he's in the new season.
Shit, I'm very excited then.
And he was in Fincher's Mindhunter.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's recently gone into a lot of acting stuff. Which
Like
is good.
serious acting stuff.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
hope
He's good.
I hope he continues it because he isn't the one I was going to say,
Yeah.
but I really liked him.
And then someone who I was really surprised to see.
Mm-hmm.
This is because it's good that we mentioned the Waters of Mars woman from Dune the other day. Nikki Amuka Bird. Is that who you're going to mention?
Exactly who I was going to mention.
So she's
Yes.
in Torchwood, mate. She's in Torchwood.
No, is she who I think she is?
Not the one in Children of
Okay.
Earth.
Okay.
She's in series 2, an episode called Sleeper. Weirdly plays the exact same role.
Yeah, and she's also in Old, the other.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's the sword woman.
Yeah, with a hand as a sword.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I've not seen her
for ages.
in literally anything.
So I've got 2 thoughts on her,
Hit me.
and we may edit this bit out.
Okay.
I think she should be in a Jordan Peele movie instantly. Get her in now.
Do you think so?
Yeah, she plays not as a main,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you know, like you want a creepy woman.
Mhm.
Get her fucking in there. And
Yeah.
also, American Horror Story. She reeks of American Horror Story.
She
It
does.
might-
She does literally play the exact same thing she did in Torchwood. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this horrible thing's going to happen. A doomsday plot's going to happen, and I just don't know what's going on, and I'm just so scared.
She's good at
It's
that,
the
though.
exact same performance, but it's good, so
Yeah.
we'll move. So this film, one thing I really appreciated was the length. It gets straight into it. There's no
Oh.
messing about.
After the length of films we've done recently
Yeah.
as well, it's just good to have an hour 40.
It just flowed so... Like, the pacing was amazing.
There's
Everything
no
worked.
intro.
There's
You're
no
just
intro.
in the film.
Like, there's a 10-second of her getting grasshoppers, and then it's, why is Bautista walking at me through a forest?
He's quite intimidating as well.
But he's a lovely little guy. He's
He
a
is.
lovely guy.
Oh, good film.
Yeah, so I really liked how it threw you into it. I knew the premise of this film from the trailers.
Yeah, same. I semi-forgot it, but came
Like,
back.
It all came back.
Mhm.
The way it built things up, like when he was speaking, and then it just like kept cut into him looking at the forest.
Yep.
And then obviously you see the gang pull up. Yeah, the whole build up was great. I like the whole thing is the whole premise of this film is, do you believe it or not?
Yep.
And I think it sowed the doubt quite early, because like even when it talks about, she mentions them having 2 dads, and then it cuts to his reaction. You're like, is something going on here?
Yeah.
Like it sowed seeds of doubt quite well. in
Yeah,
terms
they
of where
make
were
you think,
questioning
is it because they're homophobic
Mhm.
or is it not? And sorry, another
mate.
thing I quite liked, which adds to that,
Mm.
that in the beginning, with Dave and the little girl, they used
Mm.
a lot of, I'd say, borderline uncomfortable close-ups.
Yeah, like why is he so close to? Like you're meant to think, is something going on?
Yeah. It might be after that 2 dads bit, but at some point it switches from a straight shot to like quite obviously harshly tilted, and I think that's cool because that just also adds to the like something's not right.
Yeah.
But like, there's nothing actually to say. There's nothing right.
Yeah.
But it don't feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially the whole strangers talk. I was like, I don't feel bloody safe right now.
No, me neither. And I'm sat at home.
I'm in the comfort of my own bed,
Lovely and
and
warm.
here's Batista threatening me.
Oh, he's scary though.
But he is just a little cuddly teddy bear.
He plays that part really well.
He
quiet-
does. His
quietly
acting's great. He
intimidating.
gives the best performance.
He's good at the quite similar. Hear me out, to Zac Efron's performance in Ironclaw, where it's that sort of like subtle acting.
Yeah,
Where it's not necessarily the speaking. He's
because
good
he's
at that.
very soft spoken.
Yeah, he's
in
good
this
at that.
as well.
But his acting's not necessarily in the. It's more like just the way he reacts to things. It's very convincing.
Yeah,
I believe it. Like, I believe he didn't want to do what he had to do.
yeah. Like I trusted him throughout all of this.
Yeah,
I never doubted him.
Yeah, that's a very weird thing to pull off. Like, I always believed him, even though what we know he's doing is horrific.
Yeah,
And very easily not
Believed.
right. Yeah, but like, we believed him.
Rupert. I remember everyone like gassing it up because he was in it. He's not in it.
No, I was so disappointed.
I was like, he's not it. He gives like 4 lines. It's like there's nothing to report here.
Yeah, and I will say his accent's a bit dodge.
Yeah,
It's when... So, right, you know, there's like 2 types... You're an actor, so you'll get this.
yeah.
There's like 2 types of speaking. where like you're just speaking normally, but then you're speaking where you're trying to portray an emotion, you know, like a bit
emoting.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
When he's doing the normal talk, just like general conversation, the accent's whack, awful. When he's doing the you know, like when he's talking about shit rather dramatically, the accent goes, and it's not Rupert Grint accent, but it's not the accent he's been doing. But I thought that was all right. I also thought he was quite good with his eyes and face. Did you pick up on that?
I was very conflicted on his performance because we didn't see enough anyway. I thought he improved towards the end before he got demolished.
Yeah.
No skull.
Willingly.
But I feel like a lot of it, in terms of like the emotion thing, he was playing angry a bit too much.
Well, that was sort of the point.
Yeah, no, but there's like the thing of, if you want an audience to believe you're angry, don't just go, look how angry I am, because then you don't allow us to feel. You're just showing me how you feel.
Yeah, they've not shown.
But like, it wasn't. There were some parts that worked and there's some that didn't, and I just didn't see enough.
Yeah, in it to do with some like, you've got to give the audience where you can see you go up to something. You've got to have a gear to go into. Whereas he just had one gear the entire film.
Like I've seen it. Okay,
yeah.
Thanks,
okay.
Mate.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
But it was okay.
Do you not think that's partly due to? Because like the other people, Dave Bautista was just constantly calm.
Maybe that's what it is. I wasn't convinced with how he did it.
No, me neither, honestly.
It was okay. It
gives me like, you know, like not very good horror movie vibes where like he's the main guy. He suits the beard and the flannel and the axe.
To be fair, he does.
Like I feel like he just play like a serial killer in like a really bad horror movie.
Do you remember that Hush film with Crossbow Guy?
Yeah, something like that.
He'd be great in that.
Yeah, because I think
similar setting as well. So
I think he's actually quite good at acting with his face. Really odd, and it might just be recency bias or the fact that this guy can't act with anything but his eyes. But Paul Giamatti from Holdovers, you know, like the weird thing he does like that. I can't move my face. I'm not an actor, but you know that sort of acting.
Yeah, he's very like emotive. Yeah,
I thought Rupert Grint was very good at that.
I agree.
So I wrote it down. Paul Giamatti vibes.
I agree.
Okay, cheers, pal.
I'm really glad. Like in terms of like how, because like obviously, the twist, there is no twist. It is real.
Whoa! Spoilers.
What?
I was so gassed at that, by the way.
I know a lot of people were angry in that because it's not like that in the book. So it's more ambiguous.
All right. Do you just want to watch the book then? Do you not want to?
No, but I kind of like. It felt flat for me at the end.
But then part of you will always want it to be slightly different. But then some people want it to be the exact, just a direct retelling.
No, but I think like they seed a lot of doubt in the way of. Because I noticed in like the first 20 minutes, I was getting annoyed at the husband with the gun.
Yes.
Because like he is angry quite a lot.
Yeah, like
and he's just like you're turning him against you by trying to get him when he's just shouting at everyone. It's like you're not controlling. Like the other guy's listening and planning. You're just rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad when it cuts to a scene where they're having that
dinner
talk,
thing.
Like, you have a temper.
It's not scary, but it's there.
Which is true.
And also, I'm going out on a limb at the bar. That's his fault.
Yeah,
and also
the husband was like, "Why have you done that?
Why have you started?" And also, I'm going to tread carefully here. Bro's got a victim mentality.
Yes, he does.
Like,
yes, he
we
does.
get it.
We get it.
We get it. We get it. You've got a husband. You were just loud. It's not because you were loud with your husband. And you're being invaded, not because you've got a husband. Do you know what I mean? Bro, instantly, every single thing that happened was, I'm being targeted. It's because I'm gay.
Yeah.
You're this. Relax.
But you can put that together as well with that 1 minute scene with the parents. Well, that's definitely caused it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Wonder where you got that from, mate.
Yeah, but that sort of adds to the film because, like,
because then you're like, is he he doesn't believe it, but it's like, hold on, maybe try to think rationally.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, he's been a dick, and it's like I was turning against him, even though, like, we're on the same side. We're the ones not, because that's what you do in a movie, innit? We're meant to be following the couple. We're like, we don't want to kill each other, but I'm getting annoyed that he's saying we don't want to kill each other, and I don't know why. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why am I annoyed he's reacting like that, even though I agree with him? It's really weird how they've got that dynamic in.
Yeah.
I think that was helped by the way they shot things, because they had a lot of shots of...
The shots, right. So one thing I did notice, The shots in this film was like really fucking good. In terms of like, do you know when it just shows like Jonathan Groff's character going to the door to open it, and it's like that. It's again with that diagonal shot, which just like follows him.
Yep.
One thing I noticed when it showed like when Dave Bautista actually started explaining everything, it just cut to his mouth, so we couldn't see the eyes, so we couldn't connect. It was just
they did a lot of that.
It was delivered like because he's giving horrifying news, so it removes the eyes, so we can't connect with it on a human basis, and we're just literally focused on
just the
listen to this
information.
horrible shit I'm saying.
Yeah, well,
that was genius.
They sort of do that a lot with. Do you know typically when you frame a shot, the person's in the shot. Like, even, do you know the end? Spoilers, when he kills his husband and he walks away, he's in the bottom left, but it's like just from here upwards.
Yeah.
And the majority of the shot is just the trees in the background. They do a lot of that, and I don't know what it is, but it's cool.
It's like, even like the bit where they kill Rupert Grint and it just shows him, and then you hear the you don't see it, and then it shows the stuff.
Yeah.
That was really, like, there was a lot of inventive ways he did things that were just visually, like, kept it, because it's a very simple setting. And
green and brown.
It's the set, but it was all done I was interested the entire time.
Yeah, same.
So he did his job. Fair play.
I really liked you may have noticed this, a really cool use of a change in focus in a shot. Which I'm gonna be honest. Do you know how I always rave about camera movement? I like this just as much, maybe if not more, where the camera stays in one spot, but like. You move around the scene with the oozing focus. They did it a lot with the husbands, like he's in the forefront, but then you focus on him in the background. It's when the one that stuck out to me most was when they were at the door and the calm one was at the door and the other one was like pacing in the background, and it like cut to him and he didn't say, not cut to him, it focused on the one in the background and he didn't say anything, but it's just to highlight how anxious he's feeling. So I really like it. They do a lot of it. There's one right at the end, and it's when Dave, bar for bar, word for word, stole his whole flow. No, it's when he repeats the news anchor.
Yeah, that, and then it cuts to the...
What's it called when something's like that, but then you do something and it goes like that? It's like a famous thing.
Yeah, man, I don't have the word right on me now, but I know exactly what you mean.
It's not forced perspective, is it? That's what they did with the Lord of the Rings ring and stuff like that in it. Oh, fuck.
A shift in perspective? I don't know, mate. I don't know.
No, we need to know, though. You're literally a fucking film student.
I can't know everything, mate.
No, this is also quite... This is like relatively...
I'm not an acting student, mate.
This is relatively like...
I don't focus on the lens, mate.
No, it's relatively like... Hitchcock did it a lot. I'm going to fucking cook right now. A dolly zoom.
A dolly zoom. I do know that as well.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They did one of them, and I really...
I think I don't like how he composited that shot, if I'm honest. It looked fake.
Yeah, I did know.
I wasn't done as well as I've seen it done before.
I liked the thing of it, but like it did look weird. It looked
like I was like, is he on a green screen right now?
Yeah, the TV's not on. The TV's a green screen vibe. It's that's that. The one from Jaws.
Oh, the Jaws, yeah.
Yeah, they did that.
Like they do it with
Yeah, it's called a dolly.
They literally do it in Spider-Man. You know when he has the Spider-Man sense. The Spider.
Yes.
I keep saying the Spider-Man sense. The Spidey sense.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
The what?
Yeah, that they did that. And I thought, it's not the best one I've seen, but for like an hour 40, not relatively big deal movie. Cool.
Yeah.
Like you're not getting that in Madame Web.
Well, it's coming from Madame Web.
Mate, it's AI written, and they literally reuse a shot from fucking Spider-Man 2.
What shot?
Do you know, it's like a thing like that going up to like a building in New York. Reuse the exact same shot, brother.
I actually do not want to talk about
From a 2002 film.
I love Sony Studios.
AI.
Yeah, that's dead. How dare you step on Remy's...
How dare you stand where he stood?
Yeah, there's like even with like the idea of Rupert's character already meeting them.
That's such a good
in terms of like
spanner in the works.
Oh, that seeds doubt because it affects Mr. Bautista, Mr. Leonard over here. He was like, "Wait, now we can't." And like the bit because when he notices it, when she's like, "I never believed she had a son."
Yeah.
Because I was like, the acting's a bit dead here, but that was the point. She was, cause I was like, "You don't have a son."
Yeah.
You're not
yeah.
speaking them.
No,
So I
but
was
she
like,
did have a son.
I don't think did she?
Yeah, the picture at the end confirmed it. Their personal belongings confirmed everything was real about the people. Like, he actually was a teacher.
No, yeah, but did they show a picture of her with
Yeah.
a kid? Oh shit, I don't remember that.
But then I also thought that could be so easily fabricated. Like, that's easier to fabricate
Yeah.
than the global
'Cause- oh my
climate
God.
disasters that have just happened.
Yeah, like I think it's when
Just
the plane one was
photocopy.
real. They were like, oh yeah, because like the tsunami. By the way, a lot of people were like complaining that they didn't run. You're dead. Did you see the size?
And
of
also, did you have this thing? I was like, it don't look that big.
it? Did it did?
No,
to be
it
fair.
didn't. But then it did.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I think it's one of them.
Perspective,
It's an
yeah.
issue with water. There's nothing to compare it to, so you don't actually know how big
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
But yeah, it was massive. Everyone was fucked.
yeah.
So
Like
just
if
shut
you
up.
started running then,
What's the
unless you're
point?
like 20 miles out, you're dead.
Yeah, Usain Bolt ain't doing this.
Yeah, like what I would have done. I don't know if this would have worked, but you know the Rock. If you ran to the Rock,
And hid behind it.
surely that'd cut off loads of the impact.
I think, but then it like it creates a.
No,
a-
you'd
a
still get
funnel.
like swept off eventually, but you'd miss the initial impact. Like the impact
honestly,
wouldn't be as strong.
Honestly, I'd hope for the initial impact to just,
To
knock me unconscious or kill me.
Because once I've seen the impossible. Once you're in the water and every like
Yeah, I
fucking
don't.
shards
Yeah,
of
no,
metal.
I'm not doing that. I'm
Yeah.
not drowning. Knock me unconscious. Oh, I'll stand in front of the rock, like this.
It's just I want to get flattened on this.
Wash. Clean me out, please. I don't want to be
Hi up.
conscious for any of
Um,
this.
So I'm gonna hit you with this, mate, because this is so.
Ow! What the fuck, man?
He's so funny.
Cheers, pal.
Just got hit against a rock.
Oh,
You wanted the rock, didn't you, mate?
Bro thinks I'm Patrick Star.
Just
stuck to it, mate.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you. So, right, this made me really annoyed with it did the point, but I was just like, if I was in this scenario,
Yeah.
on my life, anyone could have been sat next to me. I'd be like, we're not doing this. Let the world end. Because they're like, no, you've got to think.
Should we do that? Should we do that?
Well,
So, like, it's me, you. Who's the third?
anyone. It could be anyone. The answer's the same.
Really?
And I'll tell you why, mate. Because obviously this is from a divine intervention.
Mm-hmm.
God has judged us.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck should I bow to this little prick in the sky?
Save
So
the world, though.
he's what a selfish choice is. If you want to judge us, intervene yourself and try fix us. Your whole thing here is to make this innocent family sacrifice themselves for the greater
Are
good
you ready?
to fix humanity's sins. One, it
agree.
won't do anything.
I agree.
Go on.
This is my issue with like driver's licenses and stuff, mate. It's
What?
all bollocks, but you've just got to play the game. Unfortunately, you've got to play
no,
it.
but like he's going to. So
You've got to fill
no,
out
I'm
the
not-
forms.
but I refuse.
No, but
I-
unlike
kill 'em.
mine, where I just don't have ID, everyone would die.
Kill him.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
All right.
That's actually I'd be like, okay, let's do this, because one, if he's willing to do this, God is willing to do this now purely because this family's nice, and how fucking horrible is it to then go, I decide as this God who's never interfered before, you have to kill each other for me,
Yeah.
to then not kill everyone else. You fucking freak.
Oh, someone's having.
You
oats,
psychopath.
mate, sorry.
I'm just fuming at the guy.
Yeah. Okay.
And
No, but
one,
then
if he can
also-
do this now, if I save everyone, eventually he's going to do this again.
I think that is a thing that I think.
There was a line.
I
wasn't
swear
there?
it was in the trailer, but it wasn't in the movie. And then they talk when they're properly discussing it at the end. They're like, "What if families have been doing this all throughout?" Thingy. Like, I think it is just a thing that constantly appears. I think it is just a thing that repeats. But then I also can't tell if that's another movie in a cabin where something happens every now and then. That might be
Another. Yeah, there is another one. You mean?
Okay, maybe
where
not
it's a
then.
bit comedy-ish.
Yeah,
Coming in the woods, isn't it?
yeah. I don't know, mate, anymore.
Right. And I know.
I
What
don't
you're
know
talking
anymore.
about.
But,
But
it's
like, if he's going to do this now, I'm not bowing down to this cunt in the sky.
so you're just gonna die, and everyone dies.
Yeah, because I'm like, if you clearly want to judge us anyway, and you're willing to kill all these people and put it on me when it's your decision, you're the one doing this and trying
But
to
do you
put the
not think
blame on
that's
me.
quite
That's
petty
horrible.
for the scale of situation?
Yeah. Play. You want to dance, mate? Let's dance.
Well, then you
Everyone's
lose.
dying.
But then what's the point?
What's the point in any of it? If he's willing to just destroy the chessboard at any moment, and I have to bow down, how dare you?
You have
It's
to
like
do-
me
no, but
pointing
you-
the gun at you, killing you, and then going, I gave you a choice, why didn't you do it? I'm still the one who fucking fired the bullet. He's the dickhead. I'm not playing down to your rules, mate. Oh, all these you put me in this situation, and then you're blaming me for not doing it. You made this situation. Fuck you. I'm not doing it. Kill him.
All right.
Kill him, mate.
All right.
So just know, guys, I would kill every single one of you just to not bow down to a god. I'm not doing it. Like, how horrible. Do you know that rant of Stephen Fry? Where he's like, why should I believe in this person who does all this?
No, but that's all fine until you're actually in the scenario where your mother's going to have to drown. Do you know what I mean?
It's time to go, mate.
And oh no, you.
It's better to live in a world where he could do this at any point. I'm not doing it, mate. I refuse. If this is the world that's real and you're going to do this because you're judging humanity,
I will say, not to get too deep.
I'm going to have to kill my husband or my kid
not to get
fix
too
something
deep.
that's never going to fix.
Not to get too deep.
Yeah.
That is just sort of the world anyway. That is sort of the point of the movie.
Then it's time to go, mate. I fucking hate this planet.
No, but you are doing it. Bro filled out his forms for the driver's license.
But
He's
it's not the same. If the driver's license involved me killing someone, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but it's, do you know what I mean? It's that sort of thing. Obviously, it's a bigger, more dramatic scale.
Yeah, but this was
like
actually
every single day you choose to conform. I do it. We all do it.
Yeah,
every single one
I
of
do.
us.
But then, like this one, I have to kill someone I love to sacrifice to myself.
You could argue in this world you're killing yourself.
Happy with that. I'm happy with that. Like on my life just now, I would. If I was in this situation, I'd pretend to do it. I'd be like, yeah. Fucking sorry, boys. Sorry.
Press it off the emergency alarm.
I actually set off my emergency alarm there. I would just. If they're like forcing me, I'd just tie whoever I'm with up, not kill them, and be like, right, let's just split this up. I'm killing the world, brother. I'm not doing it. Bye. That's what I was thinking this entire time.
Really?
I'd just refuse. I'd be like, no. Why should I kill this person? Like, why should I kill this person who I love? Why should I sacrifice my happy life? Because man in the sky says, if you don't do this, this normal couple who's nothing to do with you, or I'll kill everyone. How dare you put that choice on me and expect me to do it? If you want, you're the one who just remove the he could stop this at every time. He could stop this at every time, even if it was a government. Or
what if it wasn't? Because obviously, when we all say God, we think of Jesus as dad and that. What if it's not God and it's just cosmic powers? It literally, he cannot. It cannot be stopped. It's a naturally occurring event. And you just have to do this, so no one's necessarily. Do you know what I mean? It's you're not. It's just how that is. That is the game.
But then how? Then that seeds more doubt into me because now I know that there's nothing actively controlling this. How do I know this is going to do anything?
Okay, that makes sense for the first couple, but then so the tsunami happens. You back in that?
No, even if I believe it, how do I know that? Like, because they're when he says that your visions could be flawed.
I think at a certain point you just make the leap. But
the leap is killing. Let's say the leap's killing you, mate. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. They can all die. Bye.
That is really sweet. Okay, no, we'll do it. Me and you. I'd want you to kill me.
I know you would. That's why I'd tie everyone else up because I know they'd want it too.
But then
I'm not doing it.
Ignore everything else. Just look at me and you.
It's not happening, brother. You
will be disrespecting my wishes by not killing me.
I know I would, but when I'm just
so ultimately it's selfish.
It's selfish. Yeah, but do you know who's being selfish? Whatever thing's doing this to me.
No, because they don't. It's not a conscience. It's not a thing. It's like saying the ocean's selfish.
No, but in this one it is. If like I'm saying, if I was in their scenario,
we don't even know if it is though. That's just how they perceived it. It's so open-ended. Do you know that's like you, like an earthquake. Not an earthquake in this movie. That's just an earthquake. That's not. No one's like, that's not a thought. It's just a thing that happens.
When there's that much uncertainty, I'm not taking the risk by killing someone I love.
But then, because of how big the other thing is, do you not think?
No, mate.
Especially, say it's literally like, okay, so it seems to, what seems to have happened is you seem to be the angry one, and I seem to be the theatre guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, Cameron, mate, just listen, just let him talk.
Time to die, mate.
You wouldn't shoot me.
I wouldn't shoot you, mate.
He shot him.
I know he would.
So you're looking into my eyes. So we adopt a little East Asian boy.
Yeah, I've always wanted that. No, I've always wanted to move on.
No, I've always liked the idea of adoption as well.
Yeah. Carry on.
With me.
Yeah.
Let's adopt.
That was the jerk.
Do you know podcast? Do you know like Top Gear got a dog? What if we just adopted a child for the Different Series podcast?
Well, that'd be such a good brand move.
It'd be such a good prop.
Anyway,
so we've done that. We've raised it. We saw it as a baby. We've done all that. How do you do it then?
Let me think about this. In this exact scenario of the film.
Yeah, and it's not confirmed it's God. That's just how these weirdos have perceived it. Do you know what I mean? So like it could just be could just be like the moon spinning around the planet, mate. It's just what happens. And I want you to kill me and raise our child.
I'd probably maybe follow through with it out of spite. No, not out of spite. Out of just like, all right then. But then I'd be fucking I'd be so depressed.
But what if I had the vision that he had? Where I was like, no, it actually turns out really well, mate. Like, he goes on and becomes like a professional actor. You get to go to all the fucking Oscar things, mate. It's great. Or like, he becomes a doctor. He does this. You go for dinner every Saturday. You go to the Greg's Pizza spot every Saturday. In my memory. What do you do then?
In your memory, but then I've got the memory of actively just shooting you.
But then also, you could low-key brag, I've saved every single one of these.
But then there's always going to be that doubt as well of, because I know like in the book they do it, but they don't know for sure if it was real.
Yeah.
Imagine I had to live with like, if I just
I
just killed my best mate for like shits and gigs.
Yeah, but then we'd die anyway. If you didn't.
That one the latter seems better though. It's just like, well, if this is happening, this is happening.
Really?
We can hug and we can just chill.
Us and little East Asian
finally,
child.
like, we can just start playing Lone Wolf. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but I do think a part of this is, if I knew it for a fact it was God, the answer would absolutely be, I'm not doing this.
So if it was the Christian God?
Or just any like deity that we have on this planet was forcing this, the answer would be, I'm not doing it, we're all going to die.
So it'd have to be...
Fuck you for making me make that decision. If you want to change something, why don't you come down here and do something yourself?
So it'd have to be natural, universal occurrence.
If it was just a, like in the sense of the sun will explode, like this is just going to happen.
Yeah, it's just like a thing.
I'd be like, man, I'd do it.
You'd kill me.
I don't like the way you said that, as if you were a kid. I
want you to finish the sentence.
Yeah, I would.
Whoa! You've heard it here first.
If it was just like...
He'd kill me.
In the sense of, asteroids will eventually hit us.
No, like it's the same things in the film. Lightning. So like you can literally see it. The planes dropping out of the sky. I think that's the point for me, which I'd go, all right. Okay. And the brothers recited the lines word for word, bar for bar, ahead of the time she's done it. And I'm going to throw it out there. Why don't we get rid of the kid?
I'm not killing the kid.
I'll do it.
I'm not killing the kid.
I'll do it. It's adopted.
Oh my God. Whoa.
No, but you know what I mean? I didn't put the effort in. I didn't bake the bread. That's actually
fucking mental.
I didn't bake the bread.
No, it had to be one of us. And
what?
So did you notice as well?
So you're saying the child
by the
is
way, I've just realised
limits?
we've done that was like a minimum like 10, 15 minutes. That
to be fair, that's the best thing about the movie, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's literally the message.
Like sometimes films not about the camera angle and all this. I love to say the premise sometimes is enough.
Yeah, no, but
this was a good movie. But you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this sort of thing is why cinema exists.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like the Meg 2, mate.
Anyway, so did you notice as well? I noticed, how many times do I have to say the word noticed? That the dad who survived is the one who was like closest with the kid in the sense of they had the most scenes with him. They were talking to them much. Groff didn't actually have that much line of dialogue with her the entire time.
Well, Groff always did feel a bit
distant.
I don't know what it was, but distant.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but I really liked it.
So like,
how did they establish that?
I just personally, like most of the scenes where the angry guy and the child, like he was the one who picked her up, he was the one who was running with her, he was the one who was telling her to turn away.
Thanksgiving, like do that thing you did at Thanksgiving when I nod.
Yeah, but then that was like the only one though, where he had like so many.
I did notice the child was with angry one at first. I did notice that.
Just a lot more of them together.
That's cool.
But that actually made me think he'll be the one to die purely because they've created that connection, or because he's the angriest, he's speaking a lot. What's going to happen?
Yeah. Okay. Wowee! I really liked the slow planting of the seed that calm one, Groff, would believe it.
Yeah, because when he's like
when they're
I
in the
don't
hospital,
believe it.
When they're in the hospital in Eastern Asia, and they're looking at that It's a fucking poster of like kids playing football with Jesus.
Jesus is the best footy player of all time, mate.
Well, if you look at his goal scoring record for Arsenal, I'll have you find he's quite inefficient.
When you compare the stats, he's
Bro said himself, "I'm a striker, but goal scoring is not my strong suit." Make of that what you will. Anyway,
yeah.
I really liked how they planned that seed, and he was like, "You can pray if you want. I won't say anything." And that's such a class two-sided one because it also states that he's religious, but it also states like. So you just shit on his religion every other time he said is religious.
This time,
because
I'll let it bloody off, will I?
Yeah, every other time it's like L Jesus.
What was the situation? Do you think there's meaning with the grasshoppers?
We're grasshoppers, mate. It's been put in jars.
Yeah, just put in jars and to study.
I think about this sometimes with like, do you know, like them visuals. Like it's cool, but then also it's so basic. Or is that just an advancement of me learning film stuff? Because that's so
it's an advancement.
It's so simple.
It works.
It's a bit, dare I say it, lazy. Like I had this with who's the Game of Thrones guy?
As in who?
The guy who writes it.
Oh, George R. R. Martin.
Yeah, he was discussing the Iron Throne and how like in the books or something, it's like up a flight of stairs and it's like really high up above and it's really strong symbolism of he's literally above these people. That doesn't do all for me anymore.
But people do that.
No, it's good and I get it and it works, but like it doesn't actively tickle my brain. Maybe subconsciously I still feel
I like
it.
visual stuff, but it's like
I like visual stuff, but I think it needs to be a bit more.
I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards.
What?
It's a quote from the guy from The Office guy and the guy who wrote Possum. It's just like in a comedy skit, it's like, I know writers who use subtext, and that's kind of the thing. It's
right.
Like, look what I'm inferring. But then he said that, but then that's exactly what Possum is.
Yeah. So is subtext seen as a bad thing? Or a good thing?
No, I don't think so.
Or
I like subtext.
Is it one of them with like so bizarre, but you know, like music? Go with me. So you know, like Slipknot, they're all right, but because they're like a first step, they're unnecessarily shit on type thing. Is that the same with subtext? Like subtext, it's just something everyone uses. It's probably the first quote unquote artsy sort of clever thing people will do.
Yeah.
To the point where like it's ditched. It's like the kickflip with skateboard. Skateboarders and cultures moved on from the kickflip. It's not as big a thing. Is that subtext, do you think? Has it got
maybe?
less? Do you know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
Some people just fucking hate us and just
Both,
hate on
mate.
it. What's the issue with it though? Is it lazy?
No, I don't think it's lazy.
What is the
But it's
issue
just like
with it,
you're just not saying things. I don't actually fucking know what he meant by it, but I just know it's a famous thing people quote.
Okay, I sort of
I
see
like
it.
subtext.
I sort of like it, then I sort of don't.
It's an easy way to say something
without saying no.
being able to say it.
Yeah.
Like you can't put it into words, so I'm just gonna be like, look at this.
Yeah, but I
But
think
then
that
just say it.
yeah, this could have very easily been put into words. Is that what it is? Maybe. That's why it doesn't
But
feel.
like as well, when you're thinking of the George R. R. Martin one, you're reading a book that helps paint the picture. When he's sat
that's
above
what
everyone,
I mean. Like
that in your
feels...
mind, you're just looking at the words. That helps build the picture in your head.
Yeah, but on cinema, sometimes.
But then it's a visual thing, isn't it? Like if you visually see someone above you, you're like it's like the Bautista and the kid thing. He's framed above her.
Yeah, it's like subconsciously you see it, but like actively, it feels like low hanging fruit. I feel like there's cleverer ways to say that now than there was.
I feel like if it works, it works.
Yeah, the kickflip's still viable. Fair enough.
You don't need to do a fucking
you don't need to do a
skill move.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like just stick with a step over.
That's what. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And that's what we've learnt, mate. Time to wrap it up.
Yeah, so it's time to wrap it up with an actual bit of film chat. That was quite good, though.
Whoa, we actually went with something this episode.
This episode wasn't just laughing and cracking jokes. We're actually discussing news and film.
Sometimes we can be intelligent when we want to be.
Oh, I was meant to say this really early as well, but I missed it. We've gone from our latest recording session to our earliest, by the way.
Yeah, this is really early, isn't it, for us?
For us, yeah. Typically, we're 10 o'clock merchants.
What are we like, eh?
Oh.
But yeah, you're welcome, guys.
Yeah,
maybe the energy vibes will actually be different in this.
Yeah,
one.
we do it all, is what I'm trying to say.
There's nothing we cannot do except
go
go visual at this point.
Okay, that was unnecessary. Do you know who? No one else records at different times of the day. We're them guys.
Yeah, nobody else.
Do you know who we are, mate? We're Joe.
I'm Kieran.
And we've been definitely serious.
See you at June 2.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, see...
We've already... Yeah.
You'll see June 1 first.
Next week. then it's Dune.
Whoa.
So remember that, and if you just remember anything, I would happily kill you all to spite God.
Yeah, that's the one thing to take away from this episode.
See you later.
Ta-ra.